it is Level here. Today I'll be telling you how to make your own custom CSS hashtag Level Squad. This has been kind of requested to me on Discord and stuff, so I'm finally going to do it. So if this video is too long, it's because this is a full custom CSS guide, which everything I know about custom CSSs I am going to actually put in this tutorial. If I forget anything, please put it in the comments below and I'll make a separate video for that. So everyone, please make sure to like, subscribe, and the notification bell on for more KRUNKER content and quality content. So we are going to be using the main_custom.css method. So for example, when the game updates or something, the CSS won't be messed up. Because my custom CSS at the moment is a main.css thing, and right now, because the devs actually put an update up, it's quite messed up when I get a throwing knife kill. I'll probably put a screenshot of it up here. Anyway, who cares? Let's just get on with this video. Let's go on with this wonderful tutorial. So, you're like, I want to change all of these buttons colors. Alright, quite simple. If you want to change all of the buttons colors, you can just go up here, go to krunker.io, just here, click on this arrow, and click on the CSS folder, and then main_custom.css. And then you can do something over here. Button, background color, for example, orange, and then put important dot button, dot button, my mistake. Now you can see all of these buttons have a background color of that. And if this probably doesn't work, so always make sure to put exclamation mark important when you make these types of changes to all of these at once. And you can, to change these bits, you can type in box shadow. If you want to remove it, just type in transparent important. Probably, sorry, my bad again. You have to put 0 pixels, 0 pixels, maybe 5 pixels, 0 pixels. There we go. Now it's gone. Yeah, my bad there, guys, sorry. So yeah, if you want to change the color, feel free to. I'll make this yellow for the example. There we go, and I think I'll just edit this a little bit. There we go. I meant to put it there. And I would just make this a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Yeah, this doesn't look that bad. Now you may actually want to make them round. This is quite easy. Type in border dash radius. Then how about 20 pixels? You can see it's starting to become rounded. 50 pixels, you can even put 100 pixels or something if you want them really rounded. And it will be like that. And now, you may be thinking, but Level, how do I change it when it hovers? When I hover over this button, it just turns into white. I don't want that. Quite simple. And this is for all of the buttons. If you just want it to be for one button, select this, and then get the ID or class of it. For example, this one hashtag customize button. So you can just copy this, go back to sources. I'm just going to get rid of this temporarily for now, and you can paste that in. I don't know what's going on. Then you can put in some swirly brackets, press enter, Then you can type in color, for example, hashtag FF6600, which is orange, and you can look at here. You can look over here, and the color has changed to orange. You can even do that same thing we did before. With this. Now I can make the color orange like that. There we go. And you might have seen some custom CSSs. Well, some custom CSSs don't really have this, but you might have seen Ray's custom CSS, which is kind of trending at the moment. That style of custom CSS that I'll put up right now. You can see down over here, it would actually have CSS made by whoever the person is. Now, to do that, you need to go over here and select this advertise button and get the class of it, which is actually .standout. Just copy this and then paste it in, but put colon before. And now you can put content and put some quotation marks there. CSS made by level. It kind of looks like an O over here, but you can see it works. It's actually putting content over here. I'm gonna put I can just put sub to level. That'll probably do. That'll probably be a bit better. And you can even change the color of this. I go over here. Easy. Even though when you click on this, it will bring up the advertise thing, but I don't think you can change that. And if you want to get rid of the cursor hover thing, which is basically when you hover over here, this pointer cursor appears. Just put cursor default, and then it will fix it. Look, if you go on here, there we go. So now we can actually change these. So I've seen a lot of custom CSSs. They have a rounded menu icon thing, or it's transparent, and then when you hover it, it's rounded. So you can see it's dot menu item. So just put dot menu item over here, main underscore custom.css, and then background dash color, whatever color you want. I'll just put in blue. If I put in blue, you can see it changes to blue like that. But this is going to be an orange styled CSS. Actually, I'll make this bit kind of grey, because a lot of you have been saying that my custom CSS hurts your eyes, or some of you, so I'll just make it easier on your eyes. And then you can put border dash radius 50 pixels, and it's rounded, but if it's not, but usually you can see it's even more rounded, so I just put 100 pixels. There we go. Or 100 pixels. But you might have been thinking, I want it to be transparent, so that's quite easy. Transparent, just put that there, and there you go. And it's like this at the moment. And you've probably seen in my CSS, I've actually changed the names of some of these. It's basically exactly the same as here. So this is, we have to get the exact bit of code for this. Okay, so this is hashtag menu button profile dot menu item title. So we just need to put a bit of code in there. So it's hashtag menu button profile. So I'm just going to copy this. Hashtag menu button profile. And then double click on this. And press Control C. So copy it. And put dot menu item title. then you can set just the color of this if you want. But the thing we really want to do is to actually change the text of this. So to do that, we need to type in visibility hidden, and we'd be like, oh, level, it just hid that. This tutorial is absolutely useless. But wait a second, because over here I'm gonna put this and then colon after, and then we are gonna put visibility visible. Oh, what's up my spelling today? And then you can put content colon quotation marks, and then you can just put anything you want. See, it pops up right over here. So I can just put sub to GS level, something like that. You can even change the position and stuff by and just do position. You can type in position relative left 50 pixels. This is if you want to move the text anywhere, something like that. And if you want to make the text look better, just put display and flex. Then it will look so much better. It will look exactly like the profile picture, the profile bit here. So for any of the other things, it's the exact same. Click on here, double click on here, Control C, type in a hashtag, and then paste it in, and then double click on this, copy, and then put a dot, and then Control V, and then do the exact same thing. I'm not gonna make a full-on custom CSS here, but yeah. Now, you might have seen a bunch of streamers, they have a nice rounded chat like this, and all the text is in the center. Or, if you want a chat to be kind of like Strem's chat, where it's the same as the rounded one, but it just doesn't even have a border radius, which is the thing we covered on earlier. It just makes it circular. I'll show you how to do that right now. So, for this, just click on here, then click on here, then double click on this. Well, just click on it actually. Control C, go back to main_custom.css, paste that in, and now you can do anything with this. I'm just going to make the width 500 pixels. How about even lower? Maybe 400 pixels will do. And then text-align, which actually just centers the text, and the width is basically just the length of this. Text-align colon center, which would center the actual chat. There you go. And for those people that really don't want the voice display thing, that's quite easy. Let's just go in the main.css real quick. We're not making any changes to the main.css. Press Control F, and then type in voice display, and then there should be one over here, which is hashtag UI base.on menu hashtag voice display. Just copy this, go back over here, and then type in display colon none exclamation mark important. I always put, for these types of things, I just put exclamation mark important just in case. Now, if you want to make this round, just in the main_custom.css, just put border dash radius 100 pixels. And there you go, it's like that. And you can even put line dash height 1 pixels. No, 1. You can just put as 2 or 3 to make this input thing even bigger. I'm just going to put it as 3 for a moment. So now we want to do the same thing to these. So just copy the code. It is .chat item, as you can see there. So just type in .chat item. Then just paste in that code, and you can see we need to make some changes over here. We need to increase the actual width. So we're going to put we're just going to make it so the line height is wait a second. Let's lower it down to 2. Alright everyone, I'd say I fixed it. I actually got it from my actual custom CSS because I was so stuck I forgot how to do this. So, to do this, change the chat input width to 450 pixels and type in padding 10 pixels for .chat item. Color, put it wherever you want. I'm just going to ignore this for now. Background color, you can put it wherever you want. Max width 500 pixels. Text align center. Width 400 pixels. Font size 20 to make the font size like this. If you want it smaller, just lower it down either by 10 or by 5. So border radius 100 pixels. And chat list, make sure text align is at the center, and width 440 pixels. Don't know what happened there. And if you want the chat kind of like Strem's chat, you just need to put this to 0 pixels, so that is like that, and same for here. So it's like this. And you can just change the color in here, like the chat input. I don't think you can change the color of this. Or you can just make it red or something. So when you type in something, it'll just be red. You can customize this any way you want. Okay. So now, if you actually want to change the verification icon color, which is also known as the material icons, this is also going to work for the premium icons, partner icons, which is basically the same as the verified icon, as in the material icons font. So you need to put .material -icons, put the swirly brackets there. Since this is a font, you'll want to put color, then put any color you want. I'm just going to put yellow. You can see that is yellow now. It's that easy. So now, if you want to make it a gradient like in my custom CSS, you'll need to put in some extra code. So you have to put background-image linear-gradient, some brackets / parentheses. Yeah, put how about 70 degrees, yellow and orange, and that will make it, well, it's not going to be an actual gradient inside the material icons thing yet. So my mistake, I need to put over here -webkit -linear gradient, and then put dash WebKit dash background dash clip, which is going to be set to the text, and then text dash fill dash web. I keep on forgetting to put dash WebKit. So dash WebKit dash text dash fill dash color colon transparent. So now it's a gradient. There we go. You can customize this any way you want. You can even change it to red. There we go. That looks quite nice actually. And to change these material icons as well, you just need to go into span.material icons. You just need to do this span.material dash icons. Get rid of this and put color to a certain color, and then it should work. There we go. If you want to make this bigger, font dash size 20 pixels or something, 30 pixels, 40 pixels. Important. So there we go. You could even make it 100 pixels if you wanted, but I don't think it would look nice. It won't look nice. So I'll just put it as 30 pixels or 40 pixels or something. Yeah, it's as simple as that. You can even change the font size in there. Now, some of you will probably want to change the background of this, which is actually quite easy. Get the ID of this, and it is hashtag menu window. So we just need to copy this. There we go. Actually, let me. And let's change the color of the actual background of this. We can put color hashtag FF6600 to actually change it to, well, no, I mean background color. How silly am I? Background color hashtag FF6600, which will make it orange. But I will make this grey. Even though it won't stand out really, but I'll just make it grey for now. And it is actually possible to use a background as in, like, you can actually use a background image, like a GIF for example, but it will lower FPS. So you can just go over here, free GIFs. You can go to giphy.com or something like this. Copy link address, I think. Copy image address, and then yeah, for this need to get rid of the background color grey thing because it will be useless. Then put background dash image, and then make sure you copy the actual image address. If it shows copy image or copy image address, click on copy image address, and then we can go over here, :URL, and then just paste it in, and there you go. There's the actual GIF. How's that? So I'm just gonna put that there for now. And I think you can put dot settings header, then put background dash color transparent. Wait, no, actually, oh, sorry. I thought I could actually memorize the code, but nah. You just need to go over here it is dot settings header over here. Copy that and then over here, paste that in. There you go. That bit is now transparent, which will be a big help. And if you want to change the hover bit of the hover thing for any of these, like for example, for the button, just put button colon hover, put background color to anything you want, green something. You can do anything with this. And if you guys want to learn more CSS to customize this UI even more, just go to w3schools.com because they are so useful. That website is absolutely useful. It's helped me a bunch. Okay. Now, if you hover it over it, it should be green. There we go. We're gonna do it to any color, like yellow. You can even change the box shadow, like 0 pixels, 5 pixels, 0 pixels, 0 pixels. And then black, for example. And you need to put exclamation mark important. There we go. There's a little box shadow thing here, but I'll increase it to like 9 pixels so you guys see it. There we go. I think I'll actually keep it there. That doesn't look too bad. This isn't the best custom CSS since this is just a tutorial, so I can teach you all. And if you want to select any elements, just click on here, and if you want it to be transparent, just type in background dash color colon transparent. And to change any of the text here, just copy the class ID of it, and then just put color or yellow, and now all those are yellow. So yeah, this is quite good so far. So now you guys may want to be, if you've kind of finished with the UI, can just do anything with this now and stuff. I wouldn't want this as a background, really. You can change this, and I've taught you enough for changing the colors and stuff. And to make it an easy gradient, just type in linear dash gradient, and then don't do it here. I'm just showing you. You can put in things like this or something, like as a background color or something. And then you can put to bottom if you just wanted to go to the bottom, and then red and yellow. Then you can just put this anywhere. Just gonna cut it, and then I'm just gonna put it here. It won't look nice, but yeah, this won't look nice. See, that looks terrible though, but just a little example of gradients. So yeah, now to change these button colors, you need to actually just get the class of this, which is .account button. If something's an ID, it has a hashtag before this, but if it's a class, it has a full stop / period or dot, whatever you want to call it. I'll be calling these brackets, and I'll be calling this a full stop, and I'll be calling this a hashtag. Yeah, I'll call this a full stop because I'm British and stuff. So yeah, .account button, and then you can just put background dash color hashtag FF6600, something like this. I put 3 6s, and there you go. Can even put, and if you want a nice transition from a certain color to another color, you can just type in here transition 0.4 seconds or something like this. Then when you hover over it, you can see over here the text smoothly goes to a nice white color. But if you want to put dot account button colon hover, and then you can put background dash color yellow. Now if we hover over this, it's a nice little effect. You can even do like when you hover over it, this, wait a second, just making the color, that's better. If you want to actually scale it whenever you hover over it, it's really simple. Just put transform scale 1.1 if you want to scale it upward. If you want to scale it up like this. If you want to scale it down, just put 0.9. Then it will scale down like this. That looks nice, to be honest. And to be honest, this background's starting to creep me out, so I will just quickly get rid of the... I'll just put this as a gradient or something. You know what, screw it, I'm keeping that there. I'm gonna just keep that there. So yeah, let's actually change the UI bit in game now. And as I said before, if I missed anything in this video, tell me in the comments below and I'll make a tutorial. Just give me suggestions in the comments below and I will tell you all how to make it. So yeah, this isn't looking too bad so far. Here is all of our code we have typed in so far. I just want to tell you guys, congratulations. Because you all have done an amazing job on this. And okay, so here is the things that you have learned so far. You have learned how to replace text, how to add text with CSS, how to put a transition into certain things when you hover over something, how to change the background color, how to change the text color, how to change the color of all the buttons at once, how to replace a background image as a GIF, and how to make the chat a bit better. So yeah, proud of you guys. Little clap. And don't worry, this is not the end yet. Let's change the actual thing let's actually change the bit inside. Now, you can see that there's the voice display thing, which I actually don't know why it's still there. Let's see. If I put voice display and then display non-important. There we go. Now it's not there. So you can see the ping icon is that nice gradient we just made. So yeah, maybe like, oh, this is looking quite boring. Let me just enable the old leaderboard for a second. So I'm just going to type in old over here. Use old scoreboard. There we go. Here's the old scoreboard. So we want to transform the actual user interface in KRUNKER to be something even better. And don't worry, this guide we will be covering this, and I'll be covering this right now. So to find a bunch of elements, we can just go into our main.css. So with a timer, just go into the main.css, click Control F, then type in hashtag timer display, and you'll see something called timer val, and you can actually change the color of this. You can change to red, for example. Congratulations, you just changed the color of that. And now, but this is in the main.css, so you're gonna just go here, type in hashtag timer val, and then type in color hashtag F00 or whatever color you want, and it will still do the same effect. You can find a bunch of things here. For example, if you want to actually change the actual position of the timer, you've probably seen some custom CSSs where it's actually in the center, or at the bottom of the crosshair, or at the top at the center. It's quite easy. Type in hashtag timer display. Type in position relative, just in case. Then type in left 50 pixels. You can see it has moved a little bit. But the thing is, when you go out of inspect elements, you'll probably have to it'll probably change positions, so you need to mess around with it. And I would always save the actual code somewhere on your desktop, just in case, if, for example, your PC crashes for no reason. So let's just put 200 pixels on this, and you can see it is moving. 500 pixels. Now, with custom CSS, you need to mess around with things a lot. So how about 1500 pixels? Oh, that is too far. So let's bring it down to 1300 pixels. Too far again. 1000 pixels. Almost there. 900 pixels. That looks nice. That looks good. So now I'm just going to copy all my code real quick and see how that looks. Now it kind of looks like this. We want it to be left just a little bit more, since we were in inspect element, and it changes the actual width of the thing, of the whole game actually. How about this? Not that. That is good. That's good. There we go. That looks really good. You can put background dash color transparent, I think. And there, yeah, you can put that down, and you can see the timer is now transparent. I'm going to change it to a nice black real quick. There we go. Now, if you have a font on your computer that you would like to add, just type in font dash family. How about vermin vibes, for example. There we go. It's like this. But just a little disclaimer: this would only work if you actually have the font on your system. I'll be showing you how to put a font on there. So if you share your resource swapper with your friends, they will get the actual font results as well. So now, if you want to actually change the ammo icon, or the ammo and the health value, and if you want to make it like this, then that'll be quite simple. Just type in just go into main.css and type in ammo. Let's do the health first actually. Just type in health. You can scroll down until you see something that's like health value. Well, just click on these buttons until you see like health value. Oh, there it is. There it is. Health value. I'll go back into main_custom.css, type in hashtag health value, and then to change the color of it, type in color, and then whatever color you want it to change. Then it should change that color. Now, if you want to actually remove all of this, like for example, remove the actual health bar and stuff, and just have the value of your actual health, because that has kind of been a trend with custom CSSs lately. I will show you how to do that. So, to remove the maximum HP, type in hashtag max. I typed in max HP, and then type in display none. There you go. That isn't there, and it's just the actual health. If you like this, just go ahead. But we want the actual background of the health thing to go. So let's go into health value holder, I think. Just type it in here. Background color transparent. And there we go. It is now transparent. Now let's go over here. Click these buttons as soon as you get to health bar seg. Let's go over here, type in health bar seg, and I'm just going to put background color transparent. Even though it won't do anything, it won't look like it's done anything just yet, but it actually just removes the black background, black background thing that's usually behind the health bar. Now let's go back to main.css. Let's go to hashtag health bar, I think. No. .hpbseg. Let's just do the same. So you can just type in, to make life easier, comma .hpbseg. I think that's what it is. Yeah. So it should do the same thing to .hpbseg. Because we put that nice comma over there. So now I would just go up until you find these health bars. So to be honest, I'm just going to copy all of this code by clicking on Control-C. And then just delete all of this, because this would already be there. Just type in transparent, and the same to this. Now if you go over here, nothing happened. Let's see what mistake I did this time. Player health. And let's see, transparent. Yeah, I just need to get rid of those health bits over there. I think for these you need to put exclamation mark important. Let's just try this. For all these, let's just put exclamation mark important. Just gonna copy this to save more time. Oh, there we go. It's now transparent. Another mistake I made. I didn't put exclamation mark important. Now, just put for these. Just put box shadow. Then 0 pixels, 5 pixels, 0 pixels, 0 pixels, and then transparent. Exclamation mark important, just in case. And then just copy this and just paste it here with a semicolon over here. Always make sure to put semicolons. Doesn't really matter for the last line, but I like to put semicolons on the last line sometimes. For player health, I'll just do the same thing. So now, that is gone. The box shadow is now officially gone. Alright, so now we want to change the actual... We want to move the actual health value. We want to get rid of that cross, and we want to get rid of that TriggerMan image, or whatever class you're using. Or we want to get rid of this, of the profile picture you set in the settings. So, to do that, you need to go over here. Go over here in HTML. Click on anything, type in Control F, then type in health. Then here's a health bar thing. So, image ID chal icon over here. So, let's go back into the main underscore custom.css. Hashtag chal with 2 L's icon. Then display none. Important, just in case. Now we can see that's gone, which is really good. The last thing now to do, until we actually get into resizing it and moving it somewhere else, is actually getting rid of that sprite. So I'm just gonna quickly find it for you guys, because I don't know what ID it is, and I will be right back. Alright, I have found the actual ID for this sprite thing. So for HUD class image, we are just going to go over here. Hashtag HUD class image, then display none. Now we can go over here. It's gone, but we need this. We need the actual background to be gone. So we're gonna go into hashtag HUD class icon. So we're just going to put a comma, then hashtag HUD class icon. Now that's gone, and we are just left with the health value. Now let's move this down a little bit so we can work on it easier. Let's make the font size bigger. So font size, I'm going to put it around 40 pixels, and I'm just going to mess around with it. Too small. 60 pixels. Let's see how this is. Still too small. I'm going to bump it up to 100. I think that's good. Now, make sure the position is set to relative. And then top, how about, let's say to 100 pixels at the moment. That's just, it's there. So I mean bottom 100 pixels. There we go. I think I'll do something like that. That's at 400 pixels. I think that'll be good. So now let's put left 200 pixels. You may be like, level, why are you putting it left? Isn't it obviously gonna go off the screen? Well, no, in CSS kind of the opposite for the positioning. Left means it's actually gonna go right. I know, it's confusing. Who made CSS? I'm a Karen. I need to talk to the manager about this. so over here, let's make this a bit lower. Let's lower this a little bit. How about 250 pixels? Now, this is the bit we need to work on, because if we close inspect element, it's going to be kind of bugged. If I do UI scale 0.1, which is my UI scale, things gonna be kind of messed up. So you need to put it at you need to make sure it's at your UI scale. To be honest, I'm just going to keep the UI scale to 1 for now. Oh, 0.1, I mean. So it's like that, and this is good. If we took any damage right now, that would go down. For some reason, Brave keeps on freezing. It's just a Brave issue. Now, if you want to make it so the leaderboard is actually transparent. This is something that hasn't been covered on YouTube yet with KRUNKER Custom CSS tutorial, so you guys are in the right place. Type in leader display, and for the old leaderboard, it's just #lead display. We're going to cover the old leaderboard for now, so just type in main_custom.css, type in #leader display, and then background color transparent, and as you can see, it's transparent. Congratulations, people. It is transparent, which is really good. Now you're like, I want to actually change the color of the text. Well, you can do that. This is for the enemy, so if you want to change the enemy's color, I'll just copy this and paste it over here. Delete all this, since this is going to be included in the main.css anyway. Then just make this whatever color you want, maybe red, orange, or something for those. And since it's free for all, it's going to change my name as well. I just hope that Brave would stop freezing. But to change the actual player's health, I would just change both of these to whatever color you want. And I'm guessing, and this is for your teammates and yourself, of both these. So I'm just going to change this to yellow. That's currently not like that. So we just need this to be like that, and then there we go. So .leader name .leader name M is for your own self, for your own name, and .leader name F is for your teammates. So I'm just going to put that. I'm just going to put that to yellow and that to a nice orangey colour. And everyone, just saying, the custom CSS will be linked in the description below. And if it ever breaks, I'm not going to be updating it, since this is just an example tutorial. And the annoying background is going to be included. Hooray! Yes, I'm not going to change everything in this, because I know I can trust you guys that you can be able to change this. Because, for example, to change the button color or this color, just click on it, copy it, paste it here, keep the background color bit, because this is main_custom.css. emphasizing custom. So we don't need to have the actual full code in here. It's just customizing it. You can put that to red if you want. And then boom, that's red. Even for the host game bit, that's boom, that's red. And if you don't want this background to keep on repeating, actually that's quite simple. Just go to the end over here real quick and just yeah, just put a semicolon there. Background dash size cover, something like this, or you can just make your own size, 400 pixels by 400 pixels, for example. 800 pixels by 800 pixels if you want. And then you can put, if you don't want it to repeat, just put background dash repeat, no repeat, I mean. And then it will just be like this. And then I could just increase the height a little bit. I can just increase the height like this. There we go. Let's just keep it as this. Just saying this will lower FPS if you use a GIF. Okay, so now we want to change the leaderboard counters. And I will get on to how to put the ammo icon exactly like the health icon soon. So, go over here to leader counter, leader container, just copy leader counter. And then get rid of all the unnecessary code for the custom.css and just put it to whatever color you want. There we go. The leader counter is now set to orange. And to change anything, just go over here, search something like the thing like what it is. For example, for the ping thing, just search up ping. And ping display, it is, so hashtag ping display position relative, and then I can put right 100 pixels and it's moving to the right, or the left actually. Remember I said in CSS it's kind of the opposite. And you can always just mess around with these. You can lower it, higher it, maybe make the value higher, and that is fine. You can even put, to make it go lower, just put top and 50 pixels or something to make it lower, or 20 pixels to make it just a little bit lower. I'm just gonna say it's 200. And that is not looking bad. Now I will show you how to change that ammo icon thing. So for that ammo icon, just type in ammo display, and then you'll see ammo val. You can just copy this in and put it here. Make the color this, and the actual ammo color is 30 now. Change the background, just put hashtag ammo display, and then not those, those, and then background dash color transparent. Tis now transparent. Yeah, so now we made it transparent, which is really, really good. Now let's let's go over to main.css. Let's go to ammo max. Okay, ammo max. So type in hashtag ammo max, and then type in display none. Now it shouldn't be there. Now for the actual ammo icon, let's get rid of that. You don't need that. In the actual HTML thing, just click on Control F and then type in ammo, and then there's the ammo display things, which should have everything in there. Ammo icon it is. As you can see over here, it's hashtag ammo icon. So type in hashtag ammo icon, those swirly brackets. I'm going to stop saying those swirly brackets because you probably all know by now. I've said it like 100 times this video. And just put this, type in display none. And there we go, we just have the ammo value now. So I could do this. And there we go. So I'm going to just set ammo display, and I'm just going to put, so bottom 50 pixels. How about 200 pixels? I don't know. Oh wait, silly me. We need to put position relative, or else it won't work. That's better. That is so much better. Before I actually was struggling to even get the little transition the animation thing when I reload. Now it's there, which is good. Now for ammo val, just put font size 200 pixels. See how that is? It's a bit too big. How about 100 pixels? To be honest, put this at 200 pixels and this at 200 pixels for UI scale 1. Now for this, just in ammo display, just put height. I'm just gonna mess around with this. 200 pixels. Let's see how it is. So this. Now for stop freezing. Now bottom 300 pixels. See, that's looking quite good. I want it to be in a bit more. So right 200 pixels. Wait. Now we're just fitting the height as well, so when you reload you can actually see the animation thing, and you can also work on the padding. So it's a bit, yeah. To be honest, I'm going to lower the size to 100 pixels, because that is quite big. Don't want it to be too big. So there we go, like that. Now let's just lower the height a little bit. 100 pixels, let's see how that is. That's 2. How about padding? Bottom, and then 50 pixels, let's see how it is. 60 pixels. 80 pixels, let's see how that is. That's so much better. Now let's move this a little bit more. Just try to make it in line. Right, so now if we go over here, it should be like this. And you can just edit the position however you want to. So we have officially finished with moving that ammo rifle thing. And if you actually want to change the colour of the 0 bit over there, and how many points you have, just go over here to inspect elements, go on CSS, click on main.css, and go ahead and go to leader display again. Just type it in press Ctrl 11 and type it in, and then go to leader score, and you can see it's .leader score, .leader underscore score, .leader underscore score, I think it was. What am I just with? Oh, leader score. There you go. Then color hashtag FF600 or whatever color you want, and there we go. And if you want to change the color of the freefall bit in the HTML bit, just type in free for all, and then see the ID is spec game info. Yeah, it's just cur game info, actually, cur game info. So it is hashtag cur game info color hashtag FF600, and now it should be orange. There we go. For spec game info, that's the game info while spectating someone. So yeah, this is amazing. So if you want to change the weapon, if you know the weapons are down there, you want to change it so it's a bit far up against each other, or if it is actually, or to make it higher up and away from each other, a bit further from each other, just go into main.css and then click on weapon icon. There we go. .wep icon it's called. .wep icon, and then make it a margin. What's going on with my spelling today? Margin top 50 pixels, and now I can see they're getting further away from each other. If you put it to 100 pixels, you can even put it to 300 pixels, and then you can put position, relative, and then top. Well, you can put bottom 200 pixels. You can see they're going up higher. 400 pixels. 900 pixels. That's going up high. How about 600 pixels? That is good. That's good. And for the weapon key, just type in .wep key. Yep, and then put some swirly brackets in here. Margin top minus 900 pixels. There we go. Now it's moving up, and Brave keeps on freezing. There we go. It works. We got it rightly centered. So for this, make sure to put the weapon key thing at margin top colon minus 300 pixels. Now, if you want to change the new leader display, it's basically the same thing. Just type in new leader display. No, not main underscore custom.css, but in the actual main CSS. New leader display. There's new leader the new leader counter, new leader display. Just basically follow what I did, just replace the names with new. Yeah, you can also change this. This is currently a span. You can see the span ID is called requires restart. So if we type in hashtag requires restart, like just itself, and then color yellow, you'll see that the text changes to yellow. But however, if we paste in the exact same code, but at the end we put in span and then put in exclamation mark important over here, this turns yellow as well. Then over here, to change this is set name, dot set name. So type in dot set name span color yellow exclamation mark important. So now that would be yellow, but the downside to this is that all of these will be yellow as well. That doesn't really matter. Change the HP bar. Just type in dot class XP bar, and this will change the color, the background color of the XP bar. Like the background color of the XP bar is in like not the blue bit. Background color hashtag FF6600, and that will change this to yellow. And if I quickly log into my alternative account, I will show you how to change the blue bit. Go to background over here, just copy this, paste it in here, and the smiley brackets, background dash color yellow. Now you can see that's yellow, and to do a border radius, just type in border dash radius 50 pixels if you want it really round, if you're a fan of really round things. Do the same here, so it fits in radius, that's better. As you can see, that's like that. And to get rid of this white bit over here, just click on this. Yeah, you can see it's dot server header, so type in dot server header background color transparent. Now you can see that's gone. Don't need that. Goodbye. And to change the background of this, type in dot slide. So yeah, border 5 pixels solid transparent. For that, to change the name, just go over here, go in the actual HTML, which because the HTML is quite useful sometimes. Just click here, dot slide name. Dot slide name would be color yellow, and that's yellow. I won't be making a full-on custom CSS because I don't want to waste any of the guys' time. I've already been recording for an hour. So yeah, I think this is it. This is all I need to say for the main.css. save the main underscore casting.css now. Go ahead, right click on it, save as, then you can just save it here. And there we go. Now I will be showing you all how to make your social.css. Alright guys, so now we will be changing the social page. So we are going to go back into inspect element. And this time, instead of main underscore custom.css, it is social underscore custom.css. So we want to put HTML, comma, body. I'm going to put, if you want to change the background color, or if you want to change the background image, just upload whatever image you want onto Discord or something. I'm just going to use plus one up logo as an example here. For background dash image colon and then URL brackets, then just paste it in, and it's like that. Now I could just put a little semicolon, then I could put background dash color green. Now the background's green and it's just the one-up logo. Now I could put background dash size, which would be cover, so the background size would be so it covers the entire page. Or you can put so it's at 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels. Then it would be like this. But I have a 1920 by 1080 monitor, so just put it at your monitor's specs, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, this is how to change the background color. You can even, yeah, so that's how to change background color. Easy. You can even make it animated, like this, for example. So you could just put the URL in here and animate it. It will be animated, just like that. And now for animated bits, the social page, it doesn't really matter since it's not the actual game. So who cares if it's like a moderately low FPS? You don't want it to be the FPS to be too low. But if your system isn't really that good, I wouldn't really recommend to put an animated thing on. So just as I showed you with the main.css, main underscore custom.css thing, it's basically the same things apply over here. You go over here. If you want to make this kind of circular, from dot market card, I think this would work. Border dash radius 50 pixels. Yeah, it would work. Dot market card, border radius 50 pixels, or you could even put it at 100 pixels if you want it to be really rounded. And you can do the same with the dot card actions. So I could just do this as well. You can put a comma and then dot card actions. So now they will both be 100 pixels for their border radius. And even put, you can put dot card actions. You can either put it as a background color. You can change the color of the background by doing background color and then the color. As you can see, that is like that now. Or you could put as a gradient, so background image linear dash gradient to bottom, for example, red and yellow. Or if you want to make it one-up themed or something, green and black. There we go. But I'm not really making a one-up custom CSS. I'm gonna remake it sometime soon. So if anyone's a one-up member, stay tuned. Now for dot market price, you can even move that. You can put position, relative, and then left 50 pixels. Thing is, it's multiple things, so position absolute will be best for this one. You can make it transparent by putting background dash color. You guys should know already. And it's transparent. Because if I moved it like this, transparent. Now I then put the color. Let me set the color as like that, or green. Oh, this looks nice. So when you hover over it, it'll be like this so far. And you can customize these buttons. Dot leader button. Just type in dot leader button in here and put background, and set the background color to any color you want. And it might not work, but just put exclamation mark important. And now it should work. You can even set a border radius for it, so it is circular, which will look not bad. And you can make the color with put a semicolon first over here. Color yellow, important, and there we go. It's like that. You can even put dot leader btn hover. You can even do this. Background dash color yellow, and then yellow important, and then color orange important. And first of all, it'll just be like this. Be just really sharp. So transition 0.4 seconds for a nice smooth transition. So yeah, this is looking quite nice so far. Now to change the material icons here, it's practically exactly the same as the main CSS. Dot material dash icons. Hide the color like this, important, I think. Yeah, important, and then all of these will change. Apart from this and this, which I think you need to change in the images folder, but I don't know if I can change this because it is an SVJ. I think I can change it actually, but I need to download the actual SVJ file. So I'll need to modify it. I don't know how to modify SVJ, so we'll leave that for now. Sorry about that. And let's just make this a gradient. It's just like last time. Background image dash WebKit dash linear dash gradient to bottom green and black. So yeah, we have that, and now we're gonna put dash WebKit dash background dash clip text dash webkit dash text dash fill dash color transparent. How about if I remove the WebKit bit? Oh, there we go. That's better. Now, if you want to change the search button, you can see it's market search B, hashtag market search B. So type in hashtag market search B, and then background color, your color, and then make it circular. Oh, let's make it sort of yellow. Yeah, just like that. I'm not going to make a full-fledged custom CSS here, though. But you can also change the color of this. To get an idea of any element, just hover over here and try to memorize it. Or just click on this, and then just click on this, and then click over here, then click over here, then click over here, and then Control C, and then just put some swirly brackets, background dash color, for example, orange. This doesn't fit, but yeah. Now you want to make so when you hover over it, it doesn't go back to purple. So you just put colon hover over here, and then type in yellow. So when you hover over this now, it would switch to yellow instead of purple. So yeah. Also, if you want to change spans like this, you need to this only works for some of them, but you need to find that actual division that they're in. So I can see the division it is in is inventory value, also known as inv value, and then you can just type in hashtag inv value. I think it was hashtag. Oh yeah, hashtag inv value span, and then color hashtag. You can just put any color, green, but it may not work yet because you need to put important. And there we go. That is there. You could just do it with any other ones. Quite easy. Inv track. Just do it. You can do the same thing here. And there we go. That's green. It is really, really easy actually. And if you want to change any of the colors of this, just follow the last bit, because I don't want to keep on repeating things. I could change the color here and stuff. And I've taught you guys how to do that, so hopefully you should be able to do that, but I'll just recap one last time. Profile name. Remove any unnecessary code. It's not on the, if you're doing this in social.css or main.css, well, if you're doing this in social.css for the social page, then don't get rid of that code because it is not unnecessary. But for social_custom.css, it is. And also in the inspect element, they have this color thing, so you don't have to just type in the color. You can choose any color you want. I could just unload this. Yeah. And if you go on the leaderboard, sorry about your eyes. I hope they fix that soon. As in, like, I hope they change the animation for the rainbow colors because it's quite bad. You can see the verification things. is actually that gradient. Now let's change this. This is dot scroll item. Let's type in dot scroll item and then background dash color. How about Alice blue? Important. I probably can't see that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I couldn't see it. Could change this to any color with right by here. So get rid of this rainbow text. Just put dot rainbow text and then I'll just put something like this. And then the rainbow text will be replaced with that. Okay, so if you guys want a nuke loading animation, then I'll have the code to this in a description below. And I'll have it on my computer as well. Just copy this and then paste it in here. And now, as you can see, there's a nice new loading animation. And you can even change this. So you can change this to a classic nuke color. So that can be yellow. And then this can be yellow. Now it's like a classic nuke color. To be honest, the rainbow text thing, I'm just going to take that off real quick. Sorry. I kind of like the rainbow, but hope they change it. Now, I don't think you can change anything like this. And yeah, if I missed out anything, please tell me. Now, if you want to change the actual color of this, the actual water bit, you can just in the resource hopper you can put in, for example, a logo as water_0.png, and then you can edit the background size to fit the actual picture in the CSS. So for example, if I got some random image from my private Discord server, #c-mask. My private Discord server is private, so only I can actually be in it. I can put background image, which is gonna be URL and then this. You can see it's replaced with this. So if you want to do it this way, yeah. And you can put background dash size. Then you can just get the actual size of this image. 1920 by 1080, so background size 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels. But that may be too bad, so you can just put background size cover, then it will actually cover this. So that's just a little easy way I'll do it. So yeah, I think I taught you. I taught you guys all you need to know, mostly. You now know how to change the background color of this, of any of these, probably. Thank you guys so much for watching. The custom CSS will be in the description below, and always make sure to save this. You're going to save this as social_custom.css. Yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Happy custom CSS making. #LevelSquad. Goodbye.